You want to be on camera? Say hi. Say hi. Ain't nobody in there, they gone. So it is definitely time for the reveal of my first make 9. So I did a poll for which accessory pattern I would be making, and McCall's M7851 McCall's M7851 So I did choose to do view B of the pattern, and here are the line drawings on the back. So let me just save y'all a lot of time and trouble right off the bat, okay? Now this might have been in the pattern instructions and in the fabric and pattern layout section, but y'all know a lot of us really don't pay attention to that most of the times. When I say a lot of us, I mean me. And I didn't pay attention to that. So let me help y'all out if you decide to make this view of the pattern. Okay, so first off, you know, we're taught to lay our fabric out, fold it with the wrong side up. So for this particular pattern and view, you're actually gonna put your fabric on the fold with right sides facing up, okay? And that's because all of your like markings will need to be on the right side of the fabric. It's like for your handles, this handle and this handle, they are attached on the outside of the bag along with the little tabs here. So all of these markings will need to be on the right side of your fabric for both sides, okay? I'm sorry, y'all, I didn't limb roll this, forgive me. Okay, so this does have a lining, and for your lining, you want to lay your fabric and mark your fabric in the same way, because there's a pocket, and that pocket is sewn on the right side of your lining. So I think this is by far the best bag I have made as far as how neat and tidy the stitches are. I really like this bag, y'all, okay? First of all, let me say that. I like this bag. So this is the other thing. So, and actually this bag turned out to be bigger than I thought it would be, and I'll show you all of that. So this didn't get off without a hitch because this first strap is kind of like a hot mess. Not a whole hot mess, but maybe like half a hot mess. And I'm gonna tell you why. For these straps, you don't like sew the straps right sides together and then, you know, like turn the strap out. It doesn't say that. And I made sure to go back and reread that part of the instructions, because as I was making it, first of all, my rotary cutter was a little dull. So my cuts were not, you know, particularly even. They were a little jagged. So if you're going to follow this pattern as it is designed, please make sure you have sharp blades and that your cuts are as even and precise as possible, because the way that it asks you to put these straps together, you're putting wrong sides together and just sewing it up. There's no turning it out, like, you know, using a loop turner to turn it inside out or anything like that. But what I did, because my cuts were not even and there was no way I was walking around with a bag where my cuts were all jagged and those were my raw edges. So I put the fabric right sides together, and then I got my loop turner and I turned the straps out. Now, so this strap turned out like this because, like I said, my rotary cutter was a little dull. My my cuts were uneven, and I kind of missed some spaces, and I couldn't tell because this is a black denim. I didn't see that some parts didn't get stitched until I actually turned it out, and I just kind of had to go in and fix that however I was going to fix it. So that strap looks like that, but the other strap, since I messed up on that one the first time, I did 100% better on the second strap. Now that one is perfection, and I did this one the same way, right sides together, got my loop turner, turned it inside out. So you don't necessarily have to close up the ends of your straps because it is hidden under this tab that you sew over the strap. So this is some denim that I got from Kiki's Textile, and it is heavy and nice. It's very nice. Now for the lining, I had some scrap fabric left over from this like suede like velvety denim looking fabric that I purchased at Walmart, and I was going to use this side for my lining, but I really don't like it. Doesn't bother, the feel of this doesn't bother me that much, but I don't really like it. So I said, why don't I use the opposite side for my lining? And that's what I did. And again, with your lining, you're going to mark on the right side of your fabric. So for me, this is the wrong side, but I use it as the right side, and it's my lining. Yeah, this bag came together so quickly, which is why I wanted to give you those tips about marking, because I was it took me longer than it should have because I had to remark fabric. I'm sorry, I was showing y'all the lining. My lining and the pocket, pretty big and deep. But yeah, so I had to remark like all of my pieces on the right side of the fabric once I saw how, you know, everything was being put together. So I wanted to save you that time. But once you get that part done, it's a piece of cake. So I could have finished this much sooner than I did, but those little setbacks. Let me show you how this actually works. Okay, so this is the bag. Hopefully you can see like just how big this bag is. Okay, so here's the bag, and the way this works, it folds over whichever way you want. Okay, so you have your long strap and then your short strap, and the long strap goes inside your short strap like that, and your bag is securely closed. It's pretty nice, wouldn't you say? I like it. So that's my first make of my Make 9. Make sure you stay for the whole video so you can see what the next category of my Make 9 is that you'll be able to choose from. So the next pattern, I went ahead and also did the Charlotte Beret. It had been on my list of patterns to make, so I went ahead and took the opportunity to go ahead and make that, and this is how it turned out. The fabric for this is also a denim. It is a stretch denim in a dark blue. Now, I did make the medium in this pattern, and I guess I probably should have made a large. I mean, it's not that small, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this pattern calls for interfacing and some Petersham or gross grain ribbon. So I talked about that in one of my other videos, and I have that securely in here. Now, although I use stretch fabric, once I put this ribbon on according to the measurements of the pattern, this did not have any stretch at all. Okay, so again, I made the size medium, but in the future I could probably make the size large. Now, I say that because this takes some work getting on. And I'm trying not to mess up my hair too. So I'm just showing you all like how this on my head. I can't even get it on now, but I got it on the other day. So again, this has no stretch. It may just be my hairstyle, because I could probably wear it. No. Anyway, so got it on. Okay, so this is the other thing, like the white ribbon is showing. So when you do your understitching or whatever you do, make sure that you really get that ribbon hidden, unless you know, like it's the same color as your hat or something like that. But anyway, this is my beret. Other than it being slightly too small, I do like it, and I will be making another one. But so you can pretty much use whatever fabric you want, or you know, get you some felt for your beret so you have that classic look. But I did want to just go ahead and do this one in denim, and I do like it. That's that. Okay, let me show you one more thing. Oh God. It's a whole thing going on back there I gotta fix. So I finally got around to making the skirt that I've been working on for my niece. I'm not completely finished with it, but I have started on it. It's almost complete. I just have to finish the waistband and the hem. So I actually put this on the mannequin to hang because it is like a circle skirt. And this pattern is Look N6346. So I also did this skirt in a nice denim, the same denim as the Charlotte beret. So it has a little bit of stretch to it, as well as an invisible zipper in the back. Now, y'all know how I felt about zippers and invisible zippers especially. But y'all, this is like the 4th or 5th time I've put an invisible zipper in a garment, and like these last few times, it has gotten better and better each time. I want y'all to see this, okay? Look at that. Look at that invisible zipper. It's like perfection. Now, I'm not finished with it. I do have to go in and close that part up. I have to finish off the waistband here and also do the hem. So this was on the mannequin and I just pulled it off. I plan on finishing this today so that I can get this to her by the end of the week. And just the way it hung on a mannequin, I really like the look of it. It's really cute. It hangs, it's really cute, and it hangs pretty nicely. And I know she is going to be thrilled with this skirt. Also, in my last video, I was giving away 2 patterns, and only one person expressed interest, and it's been, I don't know if it's been quite a week, but it's been a little bit of time. So she is getting both of these patterns. I have them already in their mailers. So I will be dropping these in the mailbox tomorrow, and these will be well on their way to their new home. So let's get into what our next category for my Make 9 garment will be. All right, so the wheel has spoken. So for make number 2, it's the wild card. And honestly, I haven't even thought about what the wild card would be or consist of. I think I'm just gonna maybe, I don't know. I think I'm going to skim through and just see what patterns out there are maybe a little challenging or on my mind, or something that I'm kind of afraid to tackle but want to dive into maybe. I don't know. Give me your suggestions below if there's any patterns that you think I should make, or a type of garment that you would like to see me make, and I'll consider those as well, because I really haven't thought about it. But look for the community post from me on which patterns will be up to vote on for the wild card, because I really don't know yet. But make sure you look for that post, because I really would love your input. So that is all for today. So and catch up. I hope to see you in the next video. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't, so that you don't miss out on more content like this. And until next time, keep sewing.